is that, and I believe I've said this on your show, I have a theory. If you are going to go from one man to another, he has to be the bigger, better deal. Mitt Romney is not the BBD. He is somebody who is so rich or deceptive or whatever the thing is that he can't show his tax returns to the American people. I don't care how much money you have. I just want to know, where is your money? If you're so pro-American,
he'll fix this mess. By the way, Bill Clinton said,
why are we going to hold it against somebody?
Because it's
for being
a sign
successful
of deception to not show your tax returns.
Oh, please.
As long as he fixes, he does for us what he did for himself and his family. That's what we need here. And by the way, Bill Clinton said last night that nobody could have done what fixed the economy in 4 years. Well, Obama, as Charles Krauthammer pointed out, his slogan was, yes, we can. Yes.
And
by his own account, he said, if this is not done in 3.5, 4 years, I should be out the door, and we have to hold him to that commitment.
The point is, Clinton's right. Nobody could have fixed it in 4 years. But he made it worse. He made it $5 trillion worth. We're still in Afghanistan. There's still young Americans dying in Afghanistan for no effing reason. None.
Right. Well, he should have gotten out from day one. I agree.
Instead, he doubled down. He sent more troops over there, and it's just an outrage.
All right, 16. I'm sorry. Well, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm growling.
Why?
Because you guys are just crazy.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm just moderating this debate between you two. Yeah.
Well, then he's crazy.
I think I won it. I think I won it hands down, right?
16 to all right. Big speech tonight from the president. They're not going to have it outside because of the rain. Yeah. Well, that so misrepresents the facts here. They couldn't put 74,000 people in that stadium. Everybody knows that. So why try to tell us we're all adults that we're going to move it inside because it might rain? By the way, he spoke in the rain before, so.
It's a little disappointing to all the people that made their way there.
About 74,000 of them made their way there.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And then there's the overflow issue. And, of course, the most important thing is I can't hear you because of this earpiece.
You're sitting 3 feet from me.
Oh, well, then I don't need this thing.
He said, why did they cancel the thing at the stadium? Well, it's another stupid self-inflicted error on their part. They should have anticipated this from the get-go, the platform thing, the fact that the surrogates couldn't answer the question, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? This is a disaster. I smell utter defeat is in the air, I think, and desperation on their part.
There are definitely a lot of disasters. There's the Jerusalem and God disaster. I even think Sandra Fluck is a disaster.
Why?
The American people, the American women, and look, I'm single. You can think what you want about my behaviors because of that, but
we don't think anything about you.
No, we don't judge.
Right. Okay. Well, I am a proponent of the birth control pill. But I don't think that she speaks for all women.
The issue is, should the government give it to you free? Nobody's questioning the.
No, it's not free. It's affordable. Making it affordable.
That's the issue. She wanted free birth control and is whining about it and making that the big issue. This phony war on women. It's stupid and it's a distraction.
Fight than to disparage Sandra Fluke, in my view.
Right. Well,
really?
and especially she was given the platform of didn't she speak, right before President Clinton, or was it?
She spoke right after 10 o'clock last night.
Right. So she was like almost a headliner.
And she was, like I said before, she sounded like she took a Xanax instead of her birth control pills last night. She was awful. But she's not a professional.
No, she's not. All right, 14 to the hour, talking with Tamara Holder and Bernard McGuirk. There's a new editor over at Cosmopolitan Magazine, and I can't remember her name now. Joanna Coles. She used to be at Marie Claire. You ever read Marie Claire, the magazine?
Yeah, I guess. Once or twice. It's kind of boring.
Oh, okay, fine. Do you read Cosmopolitan?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because it talks about sex.
It's filthy.
Yeah.
Okay. So they claim that there are 300, Ms. Coles claims, that there's a sex position a day at this is I read in the New York Times. That there's a sex position a day, amounting to 365 of them, one being the linguini.
Oh,
in your experience, which apparently is considerable, do you think that's true? That there are that many positions?
Okay, I'll make you a deal. You find me that guy that will experiment those positions with me every day, and then I will report back to you 1 year from that date.
How are you doing, by the way, on trying to hook up with someone?
Yeah, she apparently she's writing a book.
Well, you are.
And she's been whining about not being able to get a guy in New York City. Maybe you can call the book No Sex in the City.
No Sex in the City. Because of you guys. I mean, you have me on the show. You talk about how I'm crazy. You know.
Not in a bad way.
Well, apparently, because the guys are just, they run from me still.
Well,
Well, you show up in a bar wearing a necklace that's a pair of handcuffs. I don't know. I used to hang out in bars back in the 80s, and I just don't know if I would have said, what are you doing later?
You seem aggressive. Of the two of you, if you meet a guy, it seems like the guy's the one who needs the mace. And, and somebody hooks up with you. It's a little intimidating to a lot of guys. Not me,
I'm intimidating? Okay, so
I'm just
what do I need to do?
You make Madonna look like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you need to dial it down a little bit. So,
but listen,
Okay, fine. I'll just be boring.
Well, no, you don't have to be boring,
No,
but I
please
mean,
don't.
it's scary, It's getting tied to your bed and that kind of situation. Not wanting to be. So, we're out of time.
What?
But it was good.
I've never had a guy tell me he didn't want to be tied to the bed.
I understand that, but not have his feet pounded on with sledgehammers. It's 11 minutes to the hour.